So we are appealing to every Sierra Leone, especially those in also Europe, if possible, to join us. If they are not able to host theirs, to join us, because we know there are going to be some surprise guests on the day for the protest. But please, 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 the meeting point is at Elephant and Castle, the Tabernacle Church. As usual, that's our usual point. Myself, the media team, and I think also another media houses will be with us on that day. We saw what happened a few months back, just after the killing in Sierra Leone. So the UK and Ireland district as a whole will be coming out in collaboration with Concerned Sierra Leoneans, Black and Apart, every other organizations that have been part of protest Concerned Sierra Leone to be out on the 20th. Because again, the US will be doing theirs, so we want to do it simultaneously. So I think, Commodore Wankasu, you are the boss on that area because you are the head of media. I mean, also the PRO for the district. So I think it will be best if you can also say a few things about this particular protest. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. I go on for you take the lead because it's now the first time this way the APC, the champion protests now the diaspora. APC don't put the name now the UK for say we as a political party now we now they now the receiving end of Madabio in atrocities them we it don't cause. Now we now the main opposition party for 5 years. Now we then accuse we are terrorists. Now we then accuse so if we party they suffer this much na Sierra Leone, why the diaspora party with the support from Yaso not take the lead in the protests? So this is the first time APC UK and Ireland they put the name on a protest. And the Nepali arrangement, there's a meeting going on from this minute 8 o'clock going up at the UK. And then they call on all individuals and all organizations for join these protests, make it be the biggest protest ever held in the UK. And we all don't notice it. The international community don't begin take action against Madabio. And we want for the international community to know say on a daily basis, this regime they can cause problems for the country. Then they continue for arrest, then they continue for kill, then they continue for commit heinous crimes them against human rights, against the citizens, and they do them with impunity. We not for ledom, we not for sleep, we for continue for protest until an arrest is made. They begin point them, they begin take them to task for the bad things that they do to the country. And overall, we own districts, UK and Ireland districts, ready for tell the British government for say this election will then thief that we earn. We know they accept them and we go at all costs for make sure say Kone is taken to task for waiting it don't do. We could be leading to treasonable offense by stealing the elections that we earn and give them to Madabio and look at what we face today as a political party in the country and we within the diaspora. We all in the diaspora, we have some sort of trauma, some mental, depressions by waiting with the experience every day. Now we phone them through social media of waiting they happen in the country. So we call on all Sierra Leoneans for come out on the 20th for go put themselves forward and make their voices heard about waiting this regime they do to people there in Sierra Leone. Added to that, the APC UK and Ireland gets a general meeting in Manchester on the 30th of this month again. Just 10 days after the protests, we all go Manchester from the entire UK and I, all the constituencies in the UK and I, don't line up coaches them with the head from Manchester on the 30th. And Mr. Belletti, you are welcome to come and join me in that very important annual general meeting.
Thank
We
you.
invite Europeans, we invite people from all across the globe who can join me. Because since the elections and since the inception of this new executive, we not get a general meeting because straight after the elections in the UK, everybody goes to Sierra Leone for go help with the campaign for the elections. And now people don't return. Now we can only first general meeting under this new executive under the leadership of Simeon Bangura. So I want to invite everybody and yourself for joining me in Manchester on the 30th. The coaches will be ready at Old Kent Road, Tesco's car park. Now the coaches then go there in the morning, so everybody for make their way there, and now only £40 for go Manchester and for come back. So one for invite everybody for come. So there's also another thing where they go on with the diaspora fundraising for the parliamentarians where they still go on. We want to make sure say people them we concerned about we diaspora about we parliamentarians them which need to go through right now. Funds are being raised and individuals them from across the diaspora they can put small thing for sustain the hardship with them people that go through for make them relieve them of the hardship. So we MP them, elect, we councillors them, we chairpersons them, and mayors and stuff like that. All of them, we want for try for, relieve them off them this kind of strain where they go through. So the contribution they go on that the diaspora. So we want to get people them for for contribute. So now that's no more I say make a add to this. And Sweet Bonita, the chat room is busy. People and they send messages them. So just for don't forget to recognize them. Over to you, Sweet Bonita. Then we can come back to we wonderful guests. We don't make the conversation so interesting for we engage them back going forward. Over to you.
Well, again, I think just want to acknowledge Jay Goals because he's here also. Alonso Demaze, they are with us in the chat line. And one thing they were saying, let me just put it up. I think hopefully the viewer will be able to see an audio. So it says Relians, the head B of this opposition just took up the back seat. The grassroots members are the ones risking their lives for the party. It's high time for the executive members to take part in the protest. And I think with that, definitely we've all seen what is happening. The protest that happened in Sierra Leone a couple of days back, it wasn't organized by the APC. It was organized by Sierra Leoneans that are struggling. This is why we have taken upon ourselves as a party to say we will protest in the diaspora. And again, it's something that if the APC is protesting in Sierra Leone, they will go through the right channels. They will cross the T's and dot the I's because it is a political party that believes in rule of law. Because some people are saying, oh, when APC was in governance, people protest and they killed them. Like, no, market women came out when they says, oh, they wanted to move them from point A to point B. No killing took place. But under this administration, it doesn't have to accuse the women or the business people that, oh, they are APC, because when APC said, or when there's a protest, it's APC that tells them not to come out, not to do this, not to do that. It's not. Sierra Leoneans are struggling. I think the message was very clear. If you know you are suffering, you are struggling, this is what you need to do. And people are head to that. So it has nothing to do with the APC. And I'm sure the APC is doing a protest. It's something that they will inform every member. And it doesn't mean because I'm an APC, there's a protest, I take part, is the party. No, it's me as an individual. So again, let's stop blaming the party or the executives. When they are coming out, they will come out. And we've all seen, even when you go for police clearance for a protest in Sierra Leone, it's not granted. It's absolutely not granted. And one of our lawyers have said it before. It's a procession. That means people that are going to bury their loved ones should also weddings should also request, because that's the same lines of protest. It's a procession. People are gathering to celebrate or to express whatever they are going through or what is going on within their community or in their life. But again, when it comes to them, they only do something that to them. We've seen where people have protested in the south, Boken Makailaun, Pujong, as long as it's within their confinement, nothing happens. But if anything is happening in Freetown, down of the Northwest, then it becomes an APC issue, which is sad. It's sad. And it's one Sierra Leone we have. So to be honest, Commodore Wancaster, I think when it comes to protest issue, we just need to be mindful and let people know that it has not been a very good thing in our under the 5 years. We saw what the people of Sierra Leone went through. Now again, at this 11th hour, we are seeing what they are doing after stealing an election. So it's rather unfortunate. So back to you, Commander Wancaster.
Yes, thank you very much, Sweet Bonita. Now back to the topic we will be talk about now. So the protests na Sierra Leone, September 11, another day of atrocity by the police force system, armed force system. Mr. Berete, we know Sierra Leone under the leadership of President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. Protests then take place, which you don't highlight, and the police do not do nothing, the army not do nothing. They allow the people in for protest. There was a video going on where I see people in the process that streets, them about something during the time of the APC. A shock for no say protests been take place because sorry,
it was when they wanted to move their business places from one area, like when they were going to that Victoria Park end.
Victoria Park.
That was the thing.
From Abacha Street to Victoria Park.
Yes. I see them they dance in the streets, then they go and protest, then they go and dance in the streets. I'm not even aware say there was a protest because if they may kill one person there, we probably know. But it happened the day pass, and I believe say when I asked what be happened that day, they say them go in a state house to former President Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, then go plead with him. Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma talk to them, and then actually tell and thank you for what he listened to them, and they all return back peacefully, then go back to their houses them without anybody not die. They not shoot anybody. So why this thing they continue? People then they kill, then they shoot, then they actually left outside the crowd day, outside the protest day. Then they go at them behind them. Then they go and hunt people like for say now. They go and target people like for say this is a military war. Then they go from outside the crowd day. Then they go and find people. Then shoot them, then kill them. So, Mr. Berete, I wonder if what in the alleged say they go take people them outside Sierra Leone, bring them camp, give them uniform for can kill innocent citizens then. If not true, or actually not a trained military of Sierra Leone, they behave unprofessionally like how they behave. So this is a baffle me. Seriously, I don't know. What do you think about this?
Thank you. And also, I want to tell you plenty thank you for the kind invitation for Go Manchester. I will check my schedule because right now the good thing is the flights then from Toronto to the UK now low peak, like because school just don't open. So I will look into that by God in power. Okay. Then I will check my schedule. Yeah. Then demonstrations not a new thing. Some of we don't demonstrate in the past. We don't demonstrate and don't label we. I remember when I've been actively there into student politics, when I've been the Secretary General for the National Union of Saloon Students, we then 10 and day, we say we they go protest na parade grounds. Tijan Kaba of blessed memory, then send OSD then Pawi, then go Bitwi, They arrest some of our colleagues. Now, hospital bed me then where BBC interview me that time day through Lansana Fofana of blessed memory. That time they then get the program Network Africa. But that one day not make we afraid. The same government, the protest they will do, it happened May 19, 1997 at Parade Grounds. Then May 25, the AFRC could come, where we condemn that coup day, we go into exile in Guinea. The same government commend we again the students because their interest and the interest of we the students them align. So you go find out say now them political interest them be the sick. The people in the Abacha Street, they don't label them already say na APC people them. So it was a big surprise for some of them where they see them woman then they where we they try for relocate them from Sania Abacha Street, Kisi Street, then side and they for carry and go to Victoria Park for decongest the traffic. Then protest, then come, we'll listen to them. Now that make one statement earlier. Leadership now by example. If they see say President Kuruma get appetite for promote impunity, he get appetite for congratulate soldier man and police and with them kill it, they promote them. It is like you don't give them the license for do that. But when the woman then protest, then come we talk to them. And not only that, even the so-called Renaissance movement, as soon as SLPP can have power, the Renaissance movement die. Because then you're interested in and they now for come under the guise of civil society, for let them come then take power, then from there then co-opt some of them through compensation, then you know rebut them anymore. Then the question then is, I remember one time when then they demonstrate na Cotton now we'll say, okay, Lord call some of them, let them come meet with president. Right now the state house gate, we catch somebody with petrol and lighter. And imagine if na be mother be you in time, it go don't all say na coup. But for we just hand over to the police who say make them do investigations, case closed. We disengage. So when you see police and they kill, soldier man and they kill, then they not one day hold anybody. We get the Independent Police Complaints Board. It is there. But the most terrible thing is when you go take a protege, a stooge, you go put her for head a very important body like that one day, then what do you expect? That's the police and the IBPC, they all will just wear, be like hand in gloves. Then who that they suffer? Human rights, they suffer in our country. The culture of impunity will be promoted. And at the same time, there will be no accountability. The accountability is very important, Owan Kasu. Very important. I remember when I did talk this, I did miss one thing. When I been teach international human rights na Fube College, na graduate school, most of the students them now a mixture of lawyers. I get members of parliament, even from the SLPP. I get members from the police. I get from the military. They're all day in that class with me as students. Where then they analyze the issues of human rights. Trust me, in the quiet moment, I say, wow. So these guys in uniform, they really know these issues about human rights. I said then, how come with all this practical knowledge you then they demonstrate now the walls of academia? How come then in the field it is not happening there, but rather than the contradiction with this? So today, the search for the beast of that question, they still linger on the aid. Why you for go send tear gas from people in a party office, you kill somebody, Who gave the order so let them send that tear gas? Who gave the order for let them shoot? 30 days, these are unanswered. And you know the most frustrating part? When we go into the 2023 elections, Mother Bio go and campaign vigorously and not one day tender an apology or take responsibility. To me, that is nauseating. Now that make when we see some soldier man and they wear face mask, it just buy into the narrative. Yeah, we are compelling them to put body cameras. We use body cameras, it is mandatory. Yeah, and then they use face masks. Nobody not there for tell and say it is wrong, it is non-transparent, and you should be very open as long as you're very conscious, say, deliberate what they do with the civilians. But nobody has called them out. So even now then they create the narrative, say, these are mercenaries that have been brought into the country so that they can kill with impunity, so that we not go able to trace them and hold them accountable. But guess what? We have a head of a police, we have the head of a military, the buck stays with them. As long as it will be established that they bore the greatest responsibility for the atrocities and human rights violations that have been committed under their respective tenures in office, they should be brought to book. And this is where the demonstrations that are happening in the diaspora are very key and important, because at the end of the day, it galvanizes the international community for let them pay attention. And also it give the advantage for debunk the narrative way beyond any cohorts and they parade with, or at least the demonstration, they counter that because we are providing alternative, credible information beyond the propaganda. So
Right.
that is where we are.
Okay. Well, in terms of we in the diaspora, yes, I will agree with you on that level. There, for make we continue for put the pressure, and of course, it's an alternative to the people of Sierra Leone. But directly, the people of Sierra Leone, now then they feel the pinch, now then they get this, head on, from Sierra Leone. We, of course, like you say, we get 24-hour lights and water, and we get to be basic, a source of income where they get we they able for sustain we lives them for the month. Whereas in Sierra Leone, they don't get that. They want for continue for demonstrate inside Sierra Leone. But this time they want for change the rule of engagement. Instead of going out, because they don't kill, they don't arrest. And it's very unlikely for make they release them very soon, rather than the arrest. What do you think about this new rule of engagement for sit at home? How achievable is that? How the impact you think say it will create for the government?
Not a new thing. It don't happen if we go back into history during the struggle of apartheid in South Africa. After the 1976 Soweto massacre, we students then come out, then protest against the use of Africans in school, because the apartheid policy was, what was the point of teaching them English when upon graduation they can only be servants and lawnmowers? We then don't kill them. At the end of the day, the sit-in strike coming. And it became very effective. People then begin share the passes, then when they issue and say, for Comona one neighborhood, for Gona White's neighborhood, you need a pass. You know, you can suppress. I only wish Mother Bio and colleagues then, where then they always say, oh, their land book. I think say them fail for go read waiting happened at the Tiananmen Square in 1989. May them go revisit history. May them also go waiting happen May 5, 2000 na Sierra Leone. Where for the Sanko turn bone at votes pan people and not agree the same. Now, the very people with all the military regalia, rebel, the way they guard for the Sanko. Now, people brave it, they say they go now in place na Spur Road. Eventually, the arrest, when they arrest for the Sanko, it was the people that they engineered that. So you cannot fight people's power. You cannot. One book they way are always there in romance with when it comes to civil protest, including sit-ins for paralyze the state and the government where they empower or the regime. Now, one book we then call A Force More Powerful, written by one Jack Duval and Peter Ackerman. Anybody where they into the business of civil society, civil protest, how for engage the government, whether they use force, how for change the narrative, that book should be a Bible for people. It's a very effective read. So the strategy is not limited to sit-in strike. The reason being, we don't lose so many people in Sierra Leone. I remember where Mada Bio came in governance in 2018. As he comes on a power, because I know the guy, I know his psyche, I know the torture way he and colleagues, NPRC, then torture some of we who been there, where they old we as journalists who been in a new breed, then go lock we, then say because we write an article on Strasser that 43 million diamond. I know where Mother Bio they go now CID then 10 and they and then John Benjamin them. The terror way then they go unleash on we. So when I see say they don't begin suppress people there for go demonstrate, now I go na AYV. Now I say, Mother Bio, if you are suppressing the will of the people, I will chase you in New York to go demonstrate against you. And I went there. All kind of amicus I get, all kind harassment. But at the end of the day, I not do harm for Abdullah Berete to make a point. I made it to send a clear message to Sierra Leoneans that this guy is a representative of the tyranny we are going to experience in Sierra Leone. And today, true to that, that is what we are saying.
Okay, right. It has always been a pleasure to have you in this platform, Mr. Berete, and we come to the close of this discussion. And it has been very informative, educative, and interactive. We want to make you make a final submission to we at this platform and the people of Sierra Leone, the protesters, the one them with the plan we protest now also, and a new hope we will get for Sierra Leone in terms of waiting to happen, the regime, and then from there we go give credit to Sierra Network TV also. We will tell them thank you for the role that they play. We will give credit also to Sierra Gen because they go for do a live stream of the events that we're going to take place now in the UK and including beyond when at the diaspora TV, when at the APC own. But give you last submission and then we will play again the news bulletin where we get for we weekly show them, and then from there we will call it a day. Over to you,
Thank
Mr.
you. I want to tell Una, as always, plenty thank you, Owan Kasu and Sweet Bonita. But Owan Kasu, you get a responsibility. Una try teach Sweet Bonita the Creole now.
No, what it deliberate because what you they do, Sweet Bonita they speak fluent Mende. And when you can cut out some people, them all man they shock, they need believe for say.
Well, una teach and the lingua franca when the Creole.
Okay.
I tell una plenty thank you. This now an opportunity where una always they give me for this kind platform here. And the issues we discuss today, where people and they listen to we and watch we keenly, then go no say it is not just about APC. It is about the soul and survival of a country. And this time, what they take, some people can say, oh, would they not the diaspora, would they speak grammar, why would not go they salon? We all not go able to salon. When the time be reach, we go Sierra Leone, we go do part. But this role they play is equally very important for democracy in Sierra Leone. Now that make any time when I give me this opportunity is very key. Then Somebody writes something, they say na the grassroots, then at the party, now then they come out, and Sweet Bonita do a very great job, because we don't want to buy into the narrative of Mother Beyonce, all the protest demonstrations, na APC, because that is what the government wants the people to believe, or the regime to believe. Then once let people that say na APC. The people in way they suffer has nothing to do with APC. They are Sierra Leoneans. Then just they express their genuine concerns. For them, they don't care whether SLPP or APC. All they wanted is let the people know say we then they na power, then they into governance, they're not to the boss them. Now the people are the boss, because they are the sovereigns of the state, and it is clearly spelled out in our constitution that political sovereignty belongs to the people. Mother Bio gets that. You are not a boss. The people now then give mandates from 2018 to 2023. 2023 to now, it is undisputed, because you are experiencing sanctions right now because they rigged and stole the elections in Sierra Leone. So we'll continue to do our best. We'll continue to protest, to protect our constitution. And the last thing we may say, now for tell plenty thank you to the viewers, the people in way they send the text them. They are also equally playing an important role, because if we all join hands and look beyond party politics when it comes to national issues about human rights, because there is a maxim that says the committal of human rights anywhere is a committal of human rights everywhere. And Sierra Leone is no exception. So let us continue. We're going to face intimidation. We're going to face a whole lot of harassment. But I believe in the elementary saying that the end will always justify the means. Una plenty, thank you for this opportunity.
Wow, that was exceptional. That was exceptional. You see, make am in Creole, and Sweet Bonita go talk am for we in Mende. Mr. Abdullah to just make them simple for we. Human rights abuses somewhere, that human rights abuse everywhere. When you commit human rights, when you take the right of the citizen, of a human being, na Sierra Leone, you not only commit a normal na Sierra Leone, you commit against humanity. The whole of humanity for stand against you for committing a crime against a human being. That submission now seal the whole thing, and the end justifies the means. Which will decide for faith for so. In the end, we will not say yes, that a good cause. And Sweet Bonita then also it follow the charts. He always they enjoy reading whether they for or against waiting we they talk about now. So and it always encourage them for telling thank you for letting them continue for the view. Because if you don't know the view, we know the able for Sidonaya. So Sweet Bonita, over to you. Make you tell and thank you for joining us, and we wrap up with the bulletin for the week.
Well, I think I'm gonna take it a bottom top. This is Mami Nyara saying APC remain in opposition. But again, we are seeing by us being in oppositions, your so-called head of Sierra Leone.
You don't froze, right? On me.
Right now, cannot even move in the New York port with them. There are certain things I can't really say. But again, we are grateful because we need to have oppositions and also people in governance, because we need to debate. Sometimes it's sad people have to use some words, vulgar words, which it's not really acceptable. That's their own way of you. And again, Southeast. Nyadego wuhinda yekbewi. Wagile weke salon mende blava miao amukbeva timebla loko bla so bla fula bla madingo bla yalonkani Vine mukwe muva miadwe nana. So wule mugo. Amu hindawi ago ya. And I no got to work and ma to protest ya. We to agbe no got to bo ma salon to bo mama kini. Or put loko wogo water. Nuvu gayatie. Hey, agbe. September 20. No got si agbo London to protest ma. Na besi agbo America ko to protest. Wule mugo amu wa ago ya. Mugbo amu protest. Mada biyo ya hinda yekberi dwena siale nungawa ama. Auguste nungawa, Pademba Road nungawa, Tonkolimba nungawa. Watalo. Even go. Amuwa go ya, mumada biyo bwa. We go hiji memuwa amala ugama. Ogwama APC Diaspora Online TV platform. Watiji APC ni vibe test yami anatu bwama to protest. Ti de tete bema manuga yekaya APC ni vimi atu bwama the 20th. Not to England, not to America. Tekwe to bwama goya the 20th. Today dunyima. Teke mada bi nungalo le wapa ma. So in fact, video siana, picture siana mwagumo care we. Mutu anunga to bwaken ma ti bogbere. But local history of Batena, nunga to bwati bogbere kata nunga to numu bwana te iyaye gema. So wule mugo, amuwa goya, mu protesti we, mu hindaye ma munu ama, mude malole mu goine, nami mudema. So go wilo mu wala ugama, abwama APC Diaspora Online TV platform, go ogbomu kwema, go women. Back to you, Commodore Wankasi.
Wow,
wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That's excellent.
You see what I say? Wait, you see what I say?
Yes. That's fantastic.
We'll get the inside the TV platform.
Yeah.
So we want for ask the technical team, the production team from the background for GUI, the news bulletin once more for the viewers them with a view to make them see what in pass inside the week. And this will get for them now every week as we come on every Sunday. So I hope say the production team. But please, Mr. Berity, stay there after the bulletin, and then we go do a quick recap and then call it a night. So if the team can come up with the news bulletin, I go appreciate that.
Family una kushe and kabo. We bring to una summary of the weekly news where they come out from the APC Diaspora TV platform. And this particular show, they come up every Sunday from the APC Diaspora TV platform. Now, the first news. Magistrate Bremaja don't send 6 protesters them for September 11, 2023 inside McKinney Correctional Center. The 6 accused people be appear before the magistrates of Bombale District Magistrate Court that's inside McKinney City. The police charged the accused people with a 3-count charge of unlawful assembly, unlawful possession, and disorderly behavior contrary to the laws of Sierra Leone. According to the police, the alleged say on Monday, 11 September 2023, they be see 6 people in different locations in McKinney City and engage illegal protest. The police prosecutors then say they arrest the accused people separately around NP area, Rogbane Road, Order places them inside McKinney City. Among the 6 accused people, 3 women be beg inside the courtroom the people. The 3 man them not be beg. And the 6 people also, the 3 man them more, the 3 women them more, they all not be guilty. But now the 3 women them not be beg. But the magistrates not be grant them bail and send them all 6 to jail and adjourn the matter on the 18th September, that is coming Monday 2023 for the woman them. For the man them, in adjourn the human matter on the 20th September 2023. And the all 6, he don't send them na remand the people them. The second news, 46 people them, including 7 women them, be appear na court for the protest na Waterloo. On the 13th September 2023, a total of 46 people, including 7 women and 39 men from various address them inside Waterloo, be appeared na Waterloo Magistrate Court, na Kinyard inside Waterloo. Salon Police, they be arrest 10 people there so on the 11th September, that this past Monday, in connection with the involvements na the recent protest around Waterloo community. According to the charges wey comot from the Sierra Leone police against the people na offense under the Public Order Acts of 1965, including incitements, riotous conduct, disorderly behavior, throwing missiles, public insults, and provocation. That according to the charges wey the police they say na Indian people also gets. Police say they be arrest Boku with exhibits at this particular demonstration wey will take place this past Monday, 11 September 2023. They say they be arrest them with stones, old motorcar tires, and placards. Only 46 people where they be arrested, they be identify them as protesters. That's according to the police. And the magistrates don't send them all na Banga Farm Kisitong Correctional Center outside Waterloo community. The matter, the magistrate adjourn on the 18th September 2023. That's this coming Monday. Third news. Turkish government don't arrest some Sierra Leoneans them na Turkey Istanbul airport with 600 kilograms of kush, jaba, and cocaine drug. Out of the 600 kilogram, now 460 kilogram of kush, 100 kilogram of cocaine, 6 kilogram of jamba, and 5 kilogram of tramadol. The governor of the Istanbul airport, winner Dr. Hagan, and the chief security officer, all na the Istanbul airport, be make this known to the Sierra Leone ambassador na Turkey, winner Ambassador Muhammad Hassan Kaisamba. For go know the series of allegations where they don't make about a brothers them where they come out from Sierra Leone, they go inside Turkey. And according to the governor of Istanbul airport, and say from 2021 to 2023, now this quantum of drugs they don't catch na the Istanbul airport na Turkey from Sierra Leoneans them. The governor continue and say the Turkish government don't open an investigation on the Sierra Leoneans they also way they arrest with this drug. And say the Turkish law will take in cause on the Salon people they also way they no arrest. The governor further called on the security them na Lunge International Airports for make them tighten the security na these airports for let them not give the country bad name internationally. Fourth news. Sierra Leone police don send the AIG of Port Division on indefinite leave wey na AIG Francis Tawa for wey e be allow pipo for demonstrate or pipo for protest inside Port City on September 11th this year. Na im make Salone police be send this particular AIG with indefinite leave with immediate effects. They say because e allow people for demonstrate inside Port. Fambulem, the next news wey we get for give una next week Sunday concerning about the protesters wey get for appear this coming Monday and Wednesday. We get for tell una about the proceedings of that court update day, and also we get for tell una about wetin dey happen inside the APC concerning the dialogue wey get for start the 25th and the 26th this month. And also we get for tell una about the court case of Comrade APC Sheriff and others versus the Inspector General of Police, Fambulem. Thank you for tuning in. Join us next week as we bring you credible updates on events happening inside the APC and the country as a whole. Me, na political thinker, head of JUDK Media and Communications Units, credited by Council of APC Media Bloggers, both home and diaspora. Brought to you by APC Diaspora TV platform. Thank you all.
Sweet Bonita.